Dr. Gaby Cora has already met once with the ladies and our trainers.
And they definitely are paying attention.
I absolutely love working with a therapist because you don't have weight issues without having other issues. And until you recognize and work on those issues, I don't believe it'll be a lifelong change.
Well, today she meets up with them once again, and this time at a more soothing location.
So what's been going on over the past 3 weeks? I know you were sharing with me that it's been stressful.
It's been a little stressful in that I have trying to do 2 days, meaning 45 minutes of cardio in the morning and another in the evening, as well as doing an exercise regimen throughout the day.
How about your diet?
Yeah, I've been staying on top of the diet. I've been eating what Deliverline sends us. I have an occasional snack of an apple or protein bar, although Luca doesn't like me having the apples. He thinks I should just have berries. I know on the weekends we have to prepare things for ourselves, and then the children still try and give me food. Mommy, no, you can have this piece of bread, but I turn it down, so.
Last time we met, you were telling me about this conflict between you and Luca around how much weight to lose, how many sizes to go down. Where's that today?
I haven't really discussed it with him. I think I have to care more about what my body type is telling me, how I'm feeling in my clothes. I know that they're feeling different. And I'm just, as long as I stay on task and I know within my head and heart that that's what I'm doing, then I have to be okay with that.
So what's your size these days?
I'm still a size 12.
So we have a few weeks left in a way. And you had told me you wanted to go from a size 12 to an 8.
To an 8, yes.
So there needs to be a plan there. Make sure that your plan is in accordance to what you really want, because you still have some weeks to go.
Right.
Okay? And regardless of the pounds, I know you like your curves, you look great on your curves.
Right.
But let's make sure though that you have your dream come true.
You know, I'm on the stage, so I'm always in front of people, and I want to look my best. I want to feel my best. So for me, I could see such a big difference.
How about you, Rosa? How have these past few weeks been?
I agree, it's been stressful. I think a lot of it is mental work, and that can be really hard, I think, to keep fueling it. And I think real life is kicking in. I think in the beginning when we did this journey, everyone's so excited for us, and everyone's cheering for us, and the novelty is worn off for them. So I think when I look at my kids and comments that my husband and et cetera have made, it's kind of like, oh, so you've added this to your life, so now you're taking away from my life.
The pressure that you're experiencing from your family may be going up, and is that what's stressing you out?
Well, that's one of my stressors.
So what do they expect? What do they expect of Rosa? They want Rosa for themselves?
Well, Rosa,
what is it?
basically, I think they are it. Okay, if they need me to pick them up at a certain time, I can always be there, run them to this practice. I can have dinner on the table. I can do all of these things because my time was more flexible.
Whereas here, you have some time constraints that don't depend on you.
Correct, and right. So this is May, but now I'm working out 3 days a week, and there's so many more things added to the mix that I can't be as flexible as I used to be.
So Rosa, one of the things to discuss would be to start journaling. I'm particularly interested in your bringing in your healthy lifestyle strategies into the journal.
But when you're a mom, and you know, we're both moms here, plans don't always pan out, as we know.
That's true. However, at the same time, if you're running out of fuel and if you're not bringing all those healthy strategies into your life, you may not see those consequences right now, but you may really see them 5-10 years from now.
I enjoy eating out. I've always said I'm a foodie, so I thought, okay, I've got this. And that's the only thing that I can tell was extremely stressful, or not the right decision, let's say. I thought I was choosing the right foods, but they may have been the right foods, but perhaps in larger quantities, and the plate was cleared. So, yeah.
Rosa, do you think that going once to the restaurant would have impacted upon your weight?
Yeah, well, I did go out 3 times. And since I've done all of this work, I should be able to do that.
Once you start feeling confident, once you start feeling more and more comfortable, you may want to go out to the restaurant once, but try to have a feel for what that is. And once you feel confident adding that once, then you can add a second or a third time. and continue to work on the transition where you can feel more and more comfortable telling your husband or your family, I do need to do this for myself. That may have something to do with some of the emotions that you were chatting with me about before.
One of the things I definitely need to do is get away from the negativity and turn off the noise.
In the past, what has helped you bring that noise down, or making sure that you are able to assert yourself?
Well, I have gone into I don't have a man cave, I have a woman's cave where I go into my room if things are getting really crazy, and I just close the door and I don't even turn the TV on, anything, I just really veg there. And usually that works.
If you really are putting your health and wellness before everything else, and make sure that you are also able to relax. And hopefully you can implement that, for example, when you go to your woman cave.
I like that.
Are we finished here?
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Thank you so much for talking to us. I appreciate everything.
Excuse me. Well, thank you again, sweetie.
You're welcome.
We'll see you again, all right?
Bye.
Bye. Take care.
I'll tell you what, Dr. Gaby really knows how to get to the core of an issue, and it's nice to see just how open our ladies are, right?
From the get-go, these girls have given it their all, and that is a lesson in itself. Now we're about to get even more close and personal as Dr. Gaby puts the trainers on the spot when our Lifetime of Health and Wellness Makeover continues here on The Balancing Act.
Welcome back to the Balancing Act's Lifetime of Health and Wellness Makeover series.
So let's see how Dr. Gaby is doing, this time working closely with the trainers. Let's take a look.
I'm so glad you were able to make it here today.
Thank you so much.
Sure, and I know there's a lot that you want to discuss today, so go for it.
Well, you know, it's been a long journey, and you know, you expect so many things as a trainer. So you kind of know things and patterns that are going to happen. It's just, it doesn't matter how much you prepare for this, it's never easy. I mean, when you're passionate about something, like I'm passionate about Rosa, you know this, I'm passionate, I want to see her succeed. So I have so much invested in her, and my emotions just want to go like, I cannot believe you did not lose more weight.
If you shout at me and if you try to, like a military style, very aggressive, I'll just go the other way. I mean, it's just not going to happen.
I just wanted to look at her for a second and say, Rosa, what happened?
Well, what happened?
She didn't follow the routine. She didn't follow the diet. She broke it.
But if you just tell me, do it, because I say so, it's not going to be incorporated. So I need to know the why in order for me to accept it and to do it fully.
There's a disconnect between what she really did and what she thought that she was doing. So she went to the restaurant at least 3 times this past week, right?
Right.
And she felt that her choices of food were good, but apparently she was surprised that they weren't. So what do you think happened there too?
I just think she justified in her mind, and she created this story, and she tells me she knows somebody told her that Thai food is healthier than Chinese.
And they had described it on the menu as being grilled or sauteed, I believe they said, with onions, which is, okay, that's not too bad, right? I ordered it, and I thought doing the broccoli and the salad, that to me was a huge step. So I was actually, when I walked out of the restaurant, very proud of what I had done.
The thing with her is that there's a fine line in which she needs to feel like she's in control. So I allow that. I allow her to feel like, you know, she's fine and she's got it, but there's got to be a point in time which is happening and in which she has to remember who's a coach.
But I like when someone can push me, but give me the logic behind why we're doing such and such thing.
Does she need to be at the restaurant? No, she's not ready. So right now it is best for her to stay within her meals that are getting delivered, so that when we're ready to getting closer to the end of this journey, then I can teach her, and she'll be more than an expert at eating out, what to order. It's all coming.
I think that it's a journey. Not everybody is ready to talk about themselves, because you don't have weight issues without having other issues. And until you recognize and work on those issues, I don't believe it'll be a lifelong change.
All right, what a great session, right? It seems everybody is actually getting more comfortable as they continue this journey towards health and wellness.
And they definitely are opening up to new and more exciting possibilities.
And our viewers out there, you out there, can do the very same thing. Simply check out more ideas and tips on our website, thebalancingact.com. Just click on the Lifetime of Health and Wellness Makeover.
Coming up next, one of our ladies gets a surprise visit.
Hey.
What's up, baby? You ready for a workout?
I am.
I got a surprise for you today.
You do.
So stay with us as our songbird tries something new. Coming up next on our Lifetime of Health and Wellness Makeover.